Greetings from the workshop and wishing everybody a very happy weekend. In front of you, an update on the rather tasty looking 1977 Kawasaki Z1000A1. Few jobs we've done. Obviously the front end is buttoned up now. Brakes are together, so pads, the caliper hangers, the bolts, the plumbing, the through bolts, the anchors, everything else is already in. All the brake pipe work is done, and we'll be bleeding the brakes this week. From up here you can see the throttle tube up there has been de-rusted, and the throttle cables are now connected to a very shiny set of carbies with a very crisp snapback like that. Very happy with that. Original cables, the owner knows. Obviously we need to tighten things up, like this little adjustment nut right here and the bolt that holds all of this. That's all tidy up stuff. Electrically it's all done. So original hazard relay, the indicator relays on the other side. We've got Kickstarter rubbers on order. We've got dressy-uppy mounting bits for the foot pegs here. We've got a new brake lever on order to get rid of this rather tired and extremely bent looking example. And this is probably where the accident took the bike off the road to begin with. All the electrical system works. The entire OE exhaust system works. It's fitted. We've done stuff like polishing up the mounting bolts and covers over here. Genuine Kawasaki pillion pegs, they're fitted, bolted in, ready to go. You already know about the back brakes, that's completely rebuilt. We need to bleed this and the front brake system, fit the seat, which will be in by midweek. Chain's already on. Again, lovely place to be a pillion right there. We've got a reproduction chain guard, that's the plastic cover that fits over the chain with two lovely shiny mounting bits coming. The final piece, of course, is the ducktail and the two side covers along with the petrol tank. Those are being picked up on Thursday, so everything being together, we should have a bike that should run next weekend. So little things like the clutch lever, that's obviously missing, didn't come with the bike. We've ordered a reproduction, that'll be here. Speedo cable is now run in. Clutch cable will run to right there. And we have to order a complete reproduction left-hand handlebar control just to get that little lever, which is the high beam, low beam lever. But them's the way the cookies crumble, or something like that. So in good order as well, the air boxes are in. So that's the snorkel, which you can see up there. These are all Kawasaki genuine parts. I want to give a big shout out, which I probably haven't done comprehensively enough, in no particular order, to the following entities or individuals who help make all of this possible, because it's not me. I mean, I'm good, but I couldn't do this without their help. So, in no particular order, the gentleman on the Kawasaki forums, who I think goes by Kawasaki Rescue, has been 3D printing these little baffles and other parts that have long been unavailable, like the lid, which we're going to order from him. And he does an absolutely bang up job. I'll try to add links in the video as well. These are drop-in replacements, very, very reasonably priced, extremely quick shipping, and it's a lifesaver for anybody that likes this original look. So same thing will go on here. That's the original lid. These are just the grips waiting to go on the bike. So big kudos to him. Obviously to James, our auto elec, for unpicking the rather slovenly mess that was in here and restoring this back to the regulator rectifier equipment that was originally fitted to the bike. To Mark, who is our new workshop assistant, but also is a very experienced engine builder and in general has worked with bikes for many, many years. Big hats off to him. He's absolutely awesome, because while he's doing stuff that I would normally have to do, I can get on with doing stuff like this. So really, really awesome guy, and great to have him in the workshop. Big shout out also to our provider of reproduction parts. We use predominantly Z1 spares down in Tasmania. So the mud guards, the indicators, the shocks, dress up bits like the rubbers, the little chromy dome washers and things like this, only with a dome nut on top. that hold the foot pegs on, all that sort of wear stuff that's a bit of eye candy or bling when you look at the bike. We tend to get all of that from them. That's true of these engine mounting kits with brand new, very shiny looking stuff. Just really lifts the bike. Really lifts the bike. Another big shout out to BC Performance, the team down there. Ronnie, Chris, obviously Kelvin, who owns BC Performance. Thank you guys for working on the engine, just generally the driveline, and making sure that this thing is not only healthy, but is running in top performance. A massive shout out to 70s Bike Carbs. Derek, you're an absolute superstar, mate. We do all of our carby rebuilds via 70s Bike Carbs or 70s Carbies. I can't remember again. I'll put a link down in the bottom of the video. The quality of the work that comes back from them is at least equal to what came out of the factory, if not better, and I would probably err on the side of it being better. In general as well, TRE Racing, who do the respoke and tires for us. So this is a period looking Avon tire. So this is the type of tire, the look that would have been on these bikes originally. They do a really nice job refurbing, respoking, things like that. We may bring some of that in-house in the future, but for the time being, TRE gets all that business, and awesome job to them. Also to the numerous people out in eBay land and Gumtree land and on the forums who have been absolutely invaluable, just pulling all of the information together, what went where, what's supposed to be where, which wire was missing and stop things from working, and where that gets connected, and all those sorts of things. It's just incredible. I am humbled before the overwhelming knowledge of people who have come before me, who are active on the forums. You're absolute geniuses. If it wasn't for you guys and girls, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So massive thank you for that. There are many other people as well. Crow's Custom Paint. When you see the paint come back on this, you will see why we use Steve down at Crow's Custom Paint for all of this sort of thing, like the police stuff. He's been doing it for decades. He's got the entire color Bible, if you will, for what these bikes originally came with. Even when paint codes don't exist, he's got the reference material that we need. Great guy. Don't be in a rush. Spend some time, bring him a coffee. It's a large cappuccino, 1 sugar and an extra shot. There you go. You're welcome. Happy New Year. So all of these people, not least of which, Coastal Performance down in West Gosford. Pete and the team down there do an amazing job. They do all of our e-safety work. We want these things to not only look the part, sound the part, but be safe to ride and give people years and years of enjoyment, safely enjoyment. And that's the goal. So a massive thank you to everybody. Ronnie Granger, as I said, at BC Performance has been absolutely amazing. The guy's just a wealth of knowledge. Thank you to everybody that helps us with this, and thank you in eBay land as well. I think you'll agree that for a bike which was 8-9 months ago, literally a box of parts or multiple boxes of parts, to get to this point in this period of time, whilst doing all of these other bikes right here, including the 76 Kawasaki Z900, the 77 Kawasaki Z650, these are both New South Wales Police, the 78 Kawasaki Z650, which is going to the same customer as this one. Obviously this bike, the 77 Z1000 A1, this is a very rare bike. Plus, of course, in the background, but not forgotten, the Kawasaki Z1100 and the 79 Kawasaki Z1000 Mark II. And all of these bikes back here and more, which I haven't shown you yet, including a very nice 1972 Honda CB750 K2 that will be coming up very shortly. So my sincere thanks to everybody for all the help. I really genuinely appreciate it. Just a bit of housekeeping to close. We will be closed because we didn't take any time off during the Christmas break. We'll be closing from the 6th of February to the 5th or 6th of March. So we're off for a whole month in China. I cannot wait. We're celebrating Lunar New Year with my wife's family in the far north of China. It'll be -30. Yes! I love the cold weather. So we'll put all of this on pause. The workshop will be attended but not operating for service or restoration stuff until we get back. But we got a ton of stuff on tap for the rest of 2024. So with that, I would like to wish you a very, very happy Year of the Dragon for those of us who follow it. I'd also like you to spend a little time being happy and rejoicing in the things that bring us all happiness. So for me, it's saving these old girls. These are all females, by the way, just so you know. These old girls from the scrap heap or just the piles of parts rusting away in the corner and bringing them back to looking gorgeous and shiny. There are many other hobbies that I have as well, but this is my abiding passion, much to the annoyance of my long-suffering but very supportive wife. Love you, babe. Embrace in the happiness. We don't get a long time on the planet, so have a great time while you're here. And I'll be back probably with a couple more videos before I leave, particularly with the paint and stuff coming in on this. We hope to have this running next weekend. And obviously when I'm in China, we'll post some videos there, show you the snowy wilds of far northeastern China. And then when we get back, I have some big news, like really seriously big news, and it's all positive. So stay tuned for that. And I'll catch you in the next video. And until then, be happy, laugh a lot, hug random people on the street. Try not to get arrested while you're doing it, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, everybody.